Okay, next up is multiplying rational functions. So I have two rational functions multiplied together. Before I do anything, I should state my restrictions. So what is going to make my denominator 0 is a restriction. So x cannot be 0 or negative 2. Then I can go ahead and cancel anything. So anything that can be canceled is something that I have common in the numerator and the denominator. Now it could be in common between this and this, or this and this, as long as it's one of the numerators and one of the denominators share that, then it can be canceled. So if I look here, I can take an x out of this bottom, and I think that's it. So then it leaves 2 times 4, which is 8, leaves a 3x on the bottom times x plus 2. So that's my final answer for multiplication. How I multiply fractions is I do top by top, bottom by bottom. Sometimes you might have missed something that needs to be canceled, so sometimes you should just re-look at things once you've done the multiplication and see if anything can be canceled, and it can't, okay? So this one here is a little bit more complicated. Before I do anything, I'm going to factor, okay? Anything that can be factored. So this is a difference of squares question. So m minus 10 and plus 10. Next thing I'm going to do is state my restriction. So I just have a restriction that m cannot equal 10, because that would make that 0. Then I look for any common factors. So anything that the numerator and the denominator share, okay? So I can take an m minus 10 and an m minus 10, and then I feel like 36 divides evenly into 144. It does 4 times. So I go like that, and I'm just left with m plus 10 over 4. And I just double check, see if I can cancel anything out of that, and I can't. So that is how you multiply rational functions. Factor if necessary, state restrictions, do any canceling, and canceling can happen if they share something in the numerator and the denominator, do the multiplication, and then double check, see if you can do another bit of canceling.